Hello, welcome back. I hope you're doing good. It's True Score Gaming with another episode of SnowRunner Hard Mode. Today we are starting off with 15,000 in cash over in Smithville Dam, and we're going to complete the contract called The Essentials. We just have to deliver some wooden planks, bricks, and fuel over to the farm. In the last episode, I attempted to do the heavy burden contest and just managed to get silver. I might have been successful in getting gold if I had gone around all the mud and water, but since we're limited to only 3 total attempts, I think I will wait until we get the upgrade on the engine for the Fleetstar. I'm going to head back into Black River to get those wooden planks, so I probably should have grabbed the trailer I had back at the garage. I could have left it closer to the fuel station where we need to pick up the fuel shipment anyway, but too late now. I always keep an eye out for something that can be done along the way, and the task called Motel Woes in Black River is exactly what I'm searching for. But I was a little late on catching this one and had to backtrack to the location of the curtain trailer, which cost me some valuable fuel. I ended up just barely making it to the gas station because of this, like literally down to the last gallon. Dropping off the container at the motel paid off with $1,850 in cash and $210 in experience. Not enough to advance us to rank 5, but gets us a little closer. Now it's time to pick up the wooden planks and head back to Smithville Dam. Even after all this time, the crane can still be uncooperative most of the time. I just find myself just dropping the cargo onto the bed. As long as it doesn't fall off, I'm good and can just pack the cargo. I'm sure many of you do the same thing. The road back to Smithville Dam Garage is easy and uneventful, and we have the trailer equipped in no time. So it's time to load up the fuel barrels at the gas station and take the same route back to the farm as we did for the heavy burden contest. So again, things get interesting with the crane. I know that if I detached the trailer and pulled alongside it to load it, it would probably be easier and more realistic, but I find myself trying to save time wherever I can, so at some point in the game, I'm pretty sure it's going to come back and bite me. Once the wooden planks and fuel is dropped off, it's time to pick up the bricks, which can be found at the warehouse nearest to the Smithville Dam Bridge, where the resupply zone is located. I decide it's a good idea to leave the trailer at the warehouse while I load up the bricks and head back to the farm. Without the trailer dragging me down now, I still should have enough fuel to make it back to the farm and complete this contract. In the process, I also confirmed that driving along this fence on the way to the farm is much faster than going through the deep muddy water. Just avoid the rocks at the beginning of the path and you should be good. I still wouldn't attempt the heavy burden contest though, not until we get all the upgrades. It's a nice payday with 4,100 in cash and 440 experience. I decide to head back to the gas station and just leave the Fleetstar there until morning. I switch over to the Chevy CK1500 and go after the upgrades near the garage. In case you're looking for a great tool to help you locate all the resources on each SnowRunner map, I highly recommend using maprunner.com. It's a must for anyone playing hard mode. It's easy to use and will help you plan your next move. The first upgrade I went after is the engine upgraded located here next to the garage. The drive to and from the upgrade location is not too bad. The second upgrade is the engageable diff lock located here. This one can be a bit tricky with uneven terrain, and I did end up rolling over. I had the Fleetstar parked over at the nearby gas station, but I had to be extra careful so that I didn't get stuck, otherwise both of my trucks on this map would be out of commission. I left the gas station and headed towards the CK1500, which I did get to successfully, and managed to get the truck right side up. My original goal was just to use the pickup truck to grab the upgrades, and then use the Fleetstar to complete the task that's blocking the road to the free CK1500 pickup not far from here. When I went to rescue my pickup truck though, I had unintentionally made it really difficult to go back and complete this task. This path is really narrow and impossible to turn around, and then there is a very steep incline near the road which will be very time consuming. So instead I decided to get back in the pickup and head to the next upgrade here, and then make my way over to Island Lake to pick up the final upgrade for the Chevy CK1500. The ultimate goal is to acquire another scout vehicle with all the upgrades unlocked to be able to send that over to another region. The cost of transporting another vehicle to another region is $3,500, so you really have to put some thought into where you want to send your next vehicle. I haven't made up my mind yet, but I'm thinking Alaska would be a good choice, as you can unlock the Ank MK38 fairly easy, and I can also pick up the Westline engine upgrade for the Fleet Start. Let me know if you think Alaska is a smart choice to send a second scout vehicle to. In the meantime, I decided to head into Island Lake to pick up the final engine upgrade for the CK1500, which is just a short distance from the gateway. There's also a few fuel tankers here, which makes it easy to fuel up. But that's when disaster strikes. Out of nowhere, I'm taking a slight right turn, and I must have hit a downed tree or ran over the Michigan wolf or something. This is the greatest disadvantage of playing at night, instead of just waiting until daylight. I'm not really sure what happened. This is a huge setback, and again I'm having to put my only other vehicle on this map at risk to come and rescue this one. Alright, let me put my violin away. I'm done feeling sorry for myself. After all, I'm the one that put me into this situation. I probably should have taken a break, but I decided to press on. If this was normal mode, you could just recover back to the garage and try again, but this is hard mode. I've already committed to rescuing this vehicle, and as I'm describing this journey, I think to myself that it sounds like I'm starting to roleplay, something I never thought I would do in a game like SnowRunner. I guess this is the side effect of adding a hardcore mode. This is all the content I missed out on in normal mode by taking the easy way out. It doesn't take long for my mind to start to wander again, and I start to get complacent. I completely forgot that this road leads to another trap. As I pull into the deeper water, instead of backing out for whatever reason, I continue to depress the gas pedal thinking I can still make it across. But then my engine stalls, and the cabin begins to fill with water. Black smoke and fire are visible from the exhaust. Could this be the end of our hard mode series? Tune in again next episode to find out. Be sure to hit the like button and subscribe so that you never miss a video. See you next time.